Welcome everybody to this practice session on Thursday night. Thanks to anyone that wants to jump on and spend your evening with me. We're at Daytona in the sun, which is a bit weird for me to look at. It's a bit glary out there. And looks like we're going to be doing about an hour of practice, followed by a little race. So it should be interesting tonight. Anyone wants to jump on the chat and say hello, go for it. Might start tonight going over last week's results. To anyone that didn't that missed it, what I do have is our standings after last week. So Ethan's jumped to a massive. Oh, he hasn't jumped to that big of a lead. He's got a 18-point lead over his teammate Sean Linsell. But those boys made a big impression on the points. Matthew Brunt also stayed up there in P3. Oliver Patterson had a good result. Kenny Condoms didn't turn up, so he didn't put any points onto the table. But apparently there is 2 drop rounds, so it's still all to play for these guys. Strong results from the pros. In the Ethan obviously won both rounds. Rainer Costello won the feature race, but I think he came 5th in the first race, so he didn't get a massive bag full of points, but he's moved himself. Where is Rainer? Rainer's moved himself up to P6 now, so he's definitely in the hunt. Matthew Brunt had a good. He came 3rd in the sprint race and 4th in the feature, so he got a bag full of points, and that's why he's up in P3. Who else had a good round in that one? Rounds to forget would be Orlando Black, which I'll cut to him shortly. He was 8th and 9th, and Sean Doyle finished 7th and then 10th in the feature race, which is not where you want to be stone cold last. That was in the sprint race for those guys. If I go to the AM, which is a lot tighter than it is in the pros, I wonder where they've put all the results for these guys. Now I'll go through the championship standings. So Curtis Bird's found himself with a nice little points deficit. I think at the start of that round there was 14 points separating 1st to 4th. So he's got himself a nice little, I can't do maths, 36-point gap over his nearest competitor, Thomas Byrne. And remember, Thomas Byrne is on a controller, so keep that in mind. Hopefully he turns up tonight, actually. I'm not sure. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 drivers on track at the moment. So Dale Loob's out there on the track at the moment. He I'm pretty sure he had a good result on last Saturday, but I'll try and find those a little bit later for us to see if I find results, unless I think I found them. Here we go. So yeah, Curtis Bird at the top there. He actually finished 5th in the sprint race and then 2nd in the feature race. Braden Sagasar, where has he got himself? He moved himself up into P6. He was P13 before it all started on round 3. So he's really played himself into a bit of. He's found himself a little bit of form going into the 1 hour enduro on Saturday. So he won the feature. Curtis Bird came 2nd, and Ben Miles, where's he? Ben Miles. Well, yeah, he's in P8 at the moment. So they're all pretty close in the AM ratings. Jetty Spaghetti had a really good solid result in the feature race. I'm pretty sure he started like in P18, but he finished 6th in the AM, so pretty good result. I think there was 12 AM drivers on. Hopefully someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was 12 AM drivers on Saturday night. So finishing P6 for the Spaghetti Man, very good job. And Thomas Byrne, he's still up there in P2, although he did finish 9th in the sprint race, but 5th in the feature race. So Jake Jackson was another guy that we thought would do better than he did. He came 3rd in the sprint race, but had a shocker in the in race 2, the feature, and came 7th. So all these guys, we'll keep an eye on them. Curtis Bird though has got a really commanding lead. We'll see if he can hold on to it, and hopefully he turns up for this race tonight. So I've been told by Ben, who runs the session, that he is going to, as we see Orlando Black off the track, that he's going to put $10 up for the winner of this little half an hour race we're going to do after this 1 hour practice session. So, oh, and Ben's already found me. Oh, thanks, Ben. Yes, it is my birthday today. I've turned 18. For anyone that wants to know how old I am. And yes, it's I'd always spend my nights with you, Ben, rather than my family, and you know that. So we'll jump on here now and see what the boys are doing. So Orlando Black is doing. Wow, these are long laps. 2 minute and 9 second laps in the 86s. So I might jump on board with some of his laps here as he goes through the bus stop. I think he's at going onto the back straight. Yeah, coming around turn 11 into turn 12 across the finish line. So massive banking on this. I'll see if I can get a. If we jump on board with him, we'll see the actual banking. Yeah, there you go. Massive banking as you come through turn 12 and through the start finish line. And it looks like he's just jumped into 6th. Don't know if you need it. If you've got the tow with someone, you'll definitely need 6th gear. So braking late. That's all I'm going to say about that. And holding on to it into turn 1. It's a long turn 1. And then we go through a little flat through the S's here, turn 2 and 3. And then you come into the first hairpin. Hard on the braking. I think your 50 metre mark. Taking forever to get back on the gas. Into a little turn 5 kink, left-hander. Up to your next hairpin at turn 6. So yeah, flat through turn 5. Hard on it. Yeah, taking your time to get back on the throttle. And then down into turn 7, which is a quick hit on the brakes. Turn it in and get ready for the long banking straights we have here. At the back of the bus stop. So pretty technical track in the middle, and then you got your oval style, massive banking where if anyone's within 1.2, 1.3 seconds of you, they're going to get a tow. So it's hard to get away from guys on this track. You can be as fast as you want, but the tow is going to be critical around here. So as we come up here into turn 9, 10, 11, the bus stop they call it. Braking at the 100 metre board. I think he went down to the second there. Hanging on to it. Might have got it off track through there, but I'm not sure. Pretty boring around this track by yourself, I'd imagine, for Orlando Black, but $10 iRacing credit's something to go for here. So big banking around the back here as we go through turn 12 and then down to the start finish line. So there's a lap of Daytona. Oh, he's coming into the pits. This will be good. Let's watch an entry into the pits. Might be able to get some speed things going up here as well. Yeah, thanks, Ben. It will be. Yeah, we're all looking forward to the racing. So you could probably predict that all the racing will happen on the last lap, basically. You want to just get yourself in position, ready for that last straight, and find some room, and don't get out of the tow until the last possible moment. So, who else is out in track? We got Fitzroy Beaumont in the. I'm pretty sure he's in the Vermilion Motorsports livery. Dale Lube. He's lubed up from head to tippy toe, sending it through the track here. Where have I found him? He's in one of the hairpins. I think he's in turn 6 hairpin. yeah, that was turn 6 hairpin, going back onto the back straight. So hopefully these boys, and on that bend, there's going to be some a half-hour race tonight. So stick around for that. I don't know what the rules are, so it could be pretty wild. I've already got. Looks like we're getting the session starting to fill up with guys. So. Ben Faulkner's done a 1:57. Actually, Ben Faulkner's done a 1 minute 57 in the Porsche. Is he still on track? No, he's not. He's using the mouse. So anyone can play iRacing. And be competitive, I guess. I don't know how competitive that is in a Porsche. If a 1:57's quick, I'm not sure. Who have we got here? We've got David Atkinson. What's in the Battery World livery? Actually, he had a really good. I remember talking about him on the stream. I think he was up the front and of one of the races, but got pushed out of the way by some of the pros. But yeah, I'm looking at his results now. 7th in the sprint race and 9th in the feature race. So not all the points he'd be looking for. Yeah, yes, Ben. Very slippery for lube. Actually, this setup will be pretty loose. No traction control on these cars. They've taken that off for all this series. So yeah, it will be, especially through the hairpins and stuff. You want to hang on to the rears through here. It does get a lot of snap oversteer on these cars. Wide through the bus stop. Yeah, he'll. That's not ideal. Oh, looks fine. It'll buff out. Jump on board with Matthew Brunt, the Wave Runner entry. I think Orlando Black and who else is out there? Might be doing a little bit of racing with. Oh no, he's looped it. Whoever that was behind him. I'll jump back on with. So Sean Doyle's just jumped out on track now. I guess I can show his livery tonight. I tried to stay away from it a little bit. It does look pretty good on the bonnet there. I'm going to have a quick look at that. Let's go. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Definitely a tradie. I actually didn't know what I was about to click on there in the race. That's why I didn't do it. It looked like something else, so I'll leave that. And the fans are going wild here as well in this little practice session everyone's putting on. Oh, Matthew Brunt's just done a 2 minute 9.2, which is a 10th faster. A 10th, wow. This is a, I think this is like a 5.7 kilometer track, so a 10th over that is absolutely nothing. I might have some information about the, oh, here we go. I do have some information about it. So how close was I? Yeah, 5.7 kilometers, just a touch over 5.7 kilometers on the road setup. So on Saturday night we're going to do from 7 o'clock onwards we're going to be doing a 30-minute practice, followed by a 40-minute qualifying. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have all the teams getting themselves into groups and giving each other a tow down both of these straights. So that's going to be good to watch. And the 60-minute enduro is going to be some great racing until the last couple of minutes, I reckon, and then it's going to, all hell's going to break loose. Anyone can win this race. Amateurs, pros, it doesn't matter. If you're near the front with a couple of laps to go, you have a real shot of winning this race. So all you have to do is get yourself set up, get yourself in a pack, and stay clean. Ben, creating a custom livery is as hard or as easy as you want it to be. There's multiple platforms that you can make liveries on. Most people will use Trading Paints. There's a program called Trading Paints and pay for a membership on that and use that. Other people will use Photoshop and or GIMP or some sort of third-party paint program to make their own liveries. And the sky's the limit, really. There's some, and if you're really lazy on that Trading Paints program, which I said, you can just pick a livery from hundreds of users that upload their livery. So, for instance, I wonder if anyone on here. Most of the guys on here are racing custom liveries, so they all spend their time perfecting their liveries. Maybe not that one. Well, maybe he's done it himself. I'm not sure. That's Dale Lube we're on board with. Let's see if I can get a better shot of his car. Let's go a rear chase on that. Yeah, it's hard to say. That's the last time you'll be seeing that rear chase, by the way. I won't be using that angle. I absolutely hate it. No Connor Nixon tonight either. He might jump in with us and say hello. I'm not sure. For anyone that wants to listen to his dulcet tones. So, well done, Luke. Get back on track. Give it your all. Who's that just went past him? I think that was... Was that Orlando Black that went past? Yeah, I think it was. David Milne's just jumped into the server as well. He's on lap 1, I'm pretty sure. David Milne, he had a really good sprint result at Laguna last week. He came second in the sprint race, and I'm pretty sure it was like turn 2 or turn 3. He got a bit of a shunt and found himself at the back of the grid and worked his way up to 10th in the AM standing. So not a great feature race, but awesome sprint race to get a bag full of points. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Thank you very much. Everyone's here for me, I'm sure. Connor Nixon's doing a good job, don't get me wrong. It's good to bounce off him, actually. It's been a nice little learning curve for me, so I'm looking forward to Saturday with him again. So, since Ben, you're the only one chatting, is anyone going to jump on board with? Have you seen a lap around here? You probably watched a lot of laps around Daytona, I'd imagine. So this is a Orlando Black with Dale Lube in front of him. going up into the bus stop. I don't know how much. Yeah, you can tell. You can look at the. You can see the slip going into there. We'll see how much slipstream he gets through here. Oh, his Dale went really wide there. He was too slippery. And there goes Porsche. Who's that in the Porsche? Is that Sweet Cheeks? No, Sweet Cheeks is out there though. That must be Ben Faulkner. If he's listening to the stream, please take us on a lap. If he's listening to the stream. Alright, see what he's doing there, down below that, down below the apron. I'm pretty sure that won't be allowed in the race. Okay. Well, I don't think Ben heard me when I said take him for a, for a lap, but... Doing a bit of mowing. And yeah, the gamers do sound lovely when they're not hitting walls. Now this is interesting. Sean Doyle, he's in the pits at the moment, went out there, did 6 laps and did a 2:08.9. And was just eclipsed by Fitzroy. Was just eclipsed by Fitzroy just then. Did a 2:08.5, so plenty of...
Ben?
Oh, hello, Ben. What's going on?
I just heard what you said. My car was too loud, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay, would you like to do a lap for us? Actually, while you're in here, can you do a lap and can you take us around for a lap? Yeah, I'll jump on board with you.
Sure.
You just exited the pits now.
Mouse, but okay.
We've got Ben Nothlin in here.
Great. Hello, Ben.
That's it. By the I don't know. I can't see who's actually in chat, so I can only see the people that are talking to me. So take us for a lap, mate. I'll jump on board with you.
Sweet.
Now you're on a mouse right now, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using pedals, but I'm steering with a mouse.
So pedals and a mouse.
Yeah.
What a combo.
It's actually surprisingly not too bad.
What do you have? Can you point the car where you want it to go?
Sort of. It's yeah. I'm literally just going left and right with my mouse.
I'd fall off the mouse pad.
Bus stop isn't too bad though.
Oh, it's good through the bus stop?
No, it's not.
So, okay, you're using your pedals to brake, so that's not too bad. Who's this here coming past now?
There's Orlando Black. This is the Lube here.
Mr. Luke man, yep. You slid past him.
Right.
So it looks like we're getting
the.
yeah. Okay, you take us for a lap. I'll over to you.
Right, coming here. Brake at the yellow sign. Down gears. Down to second gear. Or miss the apex a little bit. Flat out through here. Get it over to the left. Brake heavy at the 100. The apex in second gear. Power it out. Get a good run. Flat out down here. This bit's a little bit sketchy on the mouse, but still flat out. Brake around the middle. Down to second gear. Rear brake just at the start of this little cutaway. Keep it to second. Then power it straight onto the banking. Keep it as low as you can. It's not easy to keep it steady on the mouse, but
Hello?
oh, as we get Connor, yeah, as we're live on my last lap.
Oh, lovely. Oh, impeccable timing, man. How you been?
Coming into bus stop. I will let you know after bus stop.
Bus stop.
Yeah. Never white, and that's a wall. So that ends my fast lap.
Well, that
Hey,
was good to watch. Excellent.
It was. Up until there.
Well, I'll jump on board with someone else at the moment then, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll hello Connor. Welcome to the stream.
Mate. Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we're live,
Yeah,
mate.
we're live.
Oh, hello.
Well, okay, everyone's just lost their minds for a little bit here. Just jumped
Yeah.
on board with Orlando Black, and he's just sent himself into the infield. Fitzroy Beaumont's in the Del Lube is going back out on track.
So for context, Connor, I was
Yes.
driving on mouse.
Oh,
Yeah. In the Porsche.
right. That works. How are you, Aaron? Good to see you
Very
again.
well. I'll make it so you
I
can
have
see
some-
what we're doing.
I have some news for everyone watching on the stream.
What is
Oh.
that?
News. Big
It's
news.
Aaron Oberstell's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Ah!
Who's that guy? Oh, it's me. Hello.
We need a happy birthday song, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I want to be spending my birthday, is streaming for you guys.
Oh, how nice of you. Oh, heart. My heart. Absolutely. Puffed up there. How nice.
All right, Ben, you go back to. Before you leave the channel, while everyone's listening to you. So we're going to have a race after this. What are the rules?
So I'll be doing race control. As I say, I'll just tell them no going below the line, other than so no going below the line on the banking. Everywhere else you can go below the line.
So yeah,
Same as
just
racing.
around the just the banking, the oval parts.
Yep. So the oval parts can't go below.
So
below the line.
as I'm
Everywhere
watching
else
David
is the same.
Atkinson come back onto the oval, that hard yellow line is the line.
Yep.
Correct? Okay.
That is the line.
So if we see anyone go down below the yellow line, yell it out, yeah?
Yes, we'll do.
Ben, I think, yes, I didn't have anything for dinner, so no, the burrito's still there.
Good. I'll send you some cake, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, thanks very much.
How old are you, Aaron? While we're all sitting here having a
Yeah,
yarn?
I am.
26.
I am 39 years old. I feel it too. I feel 39 as well.
So, you're not, don't look at that over 26, mate.
Yeah, thank you, Ben, for that. Ben actually said to me, because we met about a year ago, he said, I thought you were about 27. I'm like, mate, you're alright, eh? You are alright.
Oh, he's so nice, isn't he?
He is. So,
Alright.
just to, thanks, Ben. I'll drag you back in here if I need you.
Yeah, catch you boys later.
Thank you. Now, just a bit of, yeah, he will. If he's going to send cake, everyone's going to get cake. Anyone that's in the chat will be getting cake, alright? If there is cake. That's the disclosure.
I love
Oh,
cake.
mate, I'm a big fan of cake.
Yeah, I love game. Well, yeah, I hope everyone's going well in chat. I'm sure Aaron's already said that, but
We've
I've
got
turned up,
a
so,
grand total of 1, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we have a big turnout for our we have a big turnout for the race tonight. So they're going to be doing another half an hour of practice, and they're going to put a race on that's going to be worth $10 of iRacing credit.
That's good competition.
Connor, did you want to race?
Well, I was actually jumping in here to say hi. I'm actually going straight for someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for saying hi. Yeah, no. So that's what's happening there tonight. So if,
that's great. That's awesome, actually, because everyone's going to get the elbows out. And,
yeah, in a little practice session, and half an hour. That's going to be short and sharp. So that last couple of laps, 5 wide over the start finish line should be pretty good to watch.
Definitely should be. Well, I'll head off. Hopefully everything goes
so
well.
Yeah, Saturday night's going to be big. I'm looking forward to it. So we got I'll just reiterate what I've been telling everyone on the stream. It's 7 o'clock. We're going to be starting our practice for half an hour, followed by a 40-minute qualifying session, then into a 1-hour race, enduro race. So make sure you bring your coffee and your biscuits ready for that one. Connor.
And I bring my coffee last week, and it definitely helped. There was the battles last week for round 3 was unbelievable. I can't wait for Daytona. Obviously, the Daytona 24 was here very recently for the real life stuff, and sim as well. So
yeah, everyone's familiar with the track, so it's going to be good.
I was gonna say, I wonder how keen everyone is, because obviously everyone's done a lot of laps around here for the Daytona 24. So I wonder how many people are sick of it.
Well, as soon as we started the session, and I said when the $10 was announced, which is massive, that's half a car. Let's face it, or half a track. There's a lot of people that probably didn't really want to be in the practice session here anyway, so should be a good one. I am missing Spaghetti though. I haven't seen Jetty Spaghetti in the practice session, so I might put a shout out to him later to get him in here, because I had money on it that he'd win this one. So.
Well, I'm going to head off. Hopefully everything goes well, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Thanks, Connor. I'll see you Saturday.
See you, mate.
Thank you, Connor. Going back to your question, Ben, sorry, I did see it, I just didn't answer you. About the banking. You don't notice it as much. So when you are under banking, yeah, it's a bit disorientating when you first get out there, but honestly, when you do 1 million laps around Daytona, it doesn't bother you at all. And the same with, I'd imagine, real racing as well, it wouldn't bother you. After if you've done 1 million laps, so... Someone just had a spin there. Who was that? No one's doing a bit of racing. Oh, here we go. No, that's someone on the just after into turn 1 coming out of the pits. So yeah, anyone that's watching the stream and is part of the series, jump on. Why not? You got a 1 in, well, at the moment, a 1 in 8 chance of winning $10 of iRacing credit, and that really is going to be a lottery, because I can't even say lottery. I'll try to get a lottery. There we go. Because this track is, everyone knows it, so and it looks like everyone's within a few tenths of each other, except for Fitzroy Beaumont, which has put 4 tenths on the field, but even that's not much. Unless you're a second or so quicker than the rest of the field, they're going to catch you in groups. So, my money's on Brunty tonight. Actually, the guy that I'm on now. I'm hoping he has a good night. He's been battling really well in the pros. So he's got none of the Logitech boys here to stop him. So Matthew Brunt, Sean Doyle, and Fitzroy Beaumont. That should be a cracking race between those three. Orlando Black is we know is quick. David Atkinson can put it on, can turn it on. Dale Lube, if he slips himself up enough, and if he uses a lot of speed, momentum, and violence, I think he can make his way to the front of the pack. It is going to be a practice session, so no points, and that's turn 1 for you. That's turn 1 in an 86 with no traction control. It is going back to that the banking that is disorientating on the actual watching it over the shoulder. So yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, that camera must be on a gyro or something because it's staying level. It does show you how big the banking is, which is great. That is brave into turn 1. Well, Ben Faulkner, if you're watching, Tom Brown has just gone out and done. He's only 3/10 off your pace in the Porsche. So you better pull your finger out, mate. Yeah, Ben. You do, like I'm sitting here too, putting my. You'd have to put, if you watch it on your phone or your TV or whatever it is. Yeah, you put. It does look pretty cool. Maybe I'll jump on board with him instead. That might be. That's a lot. That's a lot better. I might cut to that every so often. And I just love jumping on board with a Porsche because they sound amazing. 4th gear through here. Sweet cheeks, Tom Brown, behind the safety car. I wonder if you call it tonight in this little half an hour race. Oh, Russell Paul has joined us. I didn't see him. I'll jump on... That's a great time to jump on board with someone as they loop it into turn 1, was it? Yeah, that's turn 1. Turn 1 through the S's, turn 2 and 3 flat, and up into turn 4 hairpin. In our resident owl expert, Mr. Russell Paul. Wonder if I can bring him in here to chat to him about the owls. Hey Ben, do you have any facts on owls that you want to share with anyone on the stream here? We have owls in our area. And they're a real hoot. Yeah, a little bit wide there. What did he do in that? He did a 2 minute 13 for just an opening lap, so not bad. Fitzroy Beaumont's 208.5 has not been even attempted by anyone, but maybe Sean Doyle's going to put down a lap here. So that last lap from Sean Doyle there was a 208.9. It wasn't his quickest, but it was very close to it. So his quickest was a 208.947, and he just did a 208.984. So he's finding some consistency. So look out for him in 20 minutes when we go into a race. Who else is putting down some sector times? The other thing is with tonight, I think maybe some people might not be coming into the session until the last 10 minutes. Oh, there you go. Ben Faulkner had to do it, didn't he? He had to beat Sweet Cheeks Tom Brown by 2 1,000ths. I said that right? Oh, that is an identical lap. There's Matthew Brunt going following here. So he's following the lube man. Let's watch the toe in full effect here. No, he's already got a good run out of there, so the toe's not going to mean anything. But for Dale Lube, if he pulls him behind, yeah, let's see what this toe can do. Yeah, he's having to back out of it, so the toe is massive. And who's that behind? Oh no. He's had a moment. Too much lube on the rear tyres. That was David Milne that had to pull out of that lap. So he'd be pretty frustrated with that. Only 20 minutes left in the practice session, so Ben, that is yeah, we'll show that. It's actually telling me that I need to review that because you've obviously put the word dick in there. You can't be saying that on the broadcast, you dick. 2000s, thank you. Also known as a bee's dick or half a puth thief. Look, I'll say it on our practice, but probably not on the live stream when we go to on Saturday night. I'll keep it as much PG as I can. I'm not going to try to explain that to viewers what that means. So we'll jump on board this lap with David Milne. I'll just watch him around the track. Thank you, Ben, for clarifying what a bee's dick is. In case we had to explain it to everyone, which you did. Thank you. If anyone didn't see what he put in chat, you'll have to watch it. So yeah, we'll jump on board for a lap. How close is these boys behind him? So that's David Atkinson behind him, I'm pretty sure, in the battery livery. Someone's had a bit of a spin into turn 4, into the hairpin. Oh wow! So we'll see what the token to for these boys. Oh, that's not ideal. That's the worst place you'd want to loop the car going back on the straight. That's the race over if you loop it there. This is Ben Knopfling's favourite position here, and then he can tilt his head back to square. So it looks like we're going to have Sean Doyle, Fitzroy Beaumont, Matthew Brunt, Orlando Black, David Milne, David Atkinson, Dale Lube. Far out, we've got some D's in here, and Russell Paul, the man with 2 first names, competing for the $10 iRacing credit. So good luck to you guys. We've still got 17 minutes left, so we might get some more people in. Ben, if you're listening, our chief, Ben the Chief, mate, put the word out more. I see you putting stuff on Discord. It's not enough. Chuck it on Facebook. People got 15 minutes to jump in here. It's plenty of time. Let's get this session full. So what did Milne just do? He did a 2:11.4 on that lap. So not bad. Matthew Brunt in the Orlando Black just did his quickest time actually. He did a 2:09.1. So that only puts him about 6 to 7 tenths off the pace. So if you're within a second, you're in. So he's another one that we've got to look out for. So that Sean Doyle, Fitzroy Beaumont, Matthew Brunt and Orlando Black all have the pace to win this right now, if we're just looking at raw pace. But if there's a safety car in this, it's anyone's race. Oh, and we're trialling out different fuel loads tonight too, I heard Ben say. So we're going to be trialling out a fuel tank that's only going to be max capped at 27 litres, I think. So that'll be interesting for the race on Saturday too. That means we'll have to have 2 or 3 2 pit stops. Yeah, 2 pit stops in an hour. So that'll make it very interesting, depending on the fuel load that they start with. If they're starting on a full fuel load or not.
Alright.
Yes, Ben? You heard me call out to you?
Yeah, I heard you talk about advertising more.
Oh yes, so I saw that you put up some stuff in the Discord for everyone to see. Yep. Mate, chuck it on Facebook.
Yeah, I will be. For this Saturday, I will be.
Oh, what about now? I mean, 8 in this race for half an hour is going to be pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah.
If everyone sticks around. But now, just between you and me and the people watching, is there going to be a safety car?
That's a secret, which I will tell you there is.
So it's a secret, but there is?
Yes.
Okay.
There is.
So anyone that's listening to the stream right now, shh, don't tell anyone, but there's going to be a safety car. Okay? Can you tell us, did they have enough fuel to finish in half an hour?
No.
They don't. Okay, so
what I was to 28%.
Oh, 28%. So not
fuel.
27 litres, 28%.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's about 22 litres.
22 litres. So that means they'll have to
Ish.
stop twice in the feature race, correct?
Correct. In the Enduro.
In the Enduro. Okay. All right. Tom Brown, you put 4 tenths on him.
Yeah, he was trash talking me, so I had to show him up.
Yeah, make sure if you go back into chatting with him that you tell him that you're on a mouse, and he's got a steering wheel.
And pedals, yeah.
And pedals, and yeah, and he's our safety car
I'm on
driver.
auto as well.
And you're auto, so you know. This track.
Yeah.
Well, how many
My
people
grad
do you
looked
have in
set
there
by
in the chat with you? Are they all on? Are they
There's
all
four
racing
of
right
them.
now?
David Milne's in his own general chat. If you want to talk to him.
Is he only? He's in own general chat? Chat is he?
Yeah, I
Yeah, I might.
can
No,
ask him in game if you want to.
if you want to go talk to him first, let me know if he wants to come and have a chat and on the live
Sweet.
stream, and I'm watching him on the live stream now actually.
Cool, I'll ask him now.
Thank you. Very professional what we do here on the Vermilion Motorsports live stream. Just get the director to come in and say, this is not working out too well, guys, so I'll get some more content for you. Only 13 minutes left in the practice, and no one's leaving, so that's good. So, Ben Nothlin, if you want to get yourself some tea and crumpets, get yourself settled in for this little half an hour race we're going to have. Should be a cracker. Absolute cracker. And it's going to have a safety car, so can't wait for that. So what's so David Mill? Hello.
G'day.
G'day.
Yeah, David said he's all good to have a chat to the old Aaron Overstiller.
I'll drag him in shortly.
Sweet. I'll catch you later.
Thank you. So he's just coming through the bus stop now. I might bring him in for a small chat. Good evening, David. I've dragged you into the broadcast room to have a chat with us while I'm on board with you. If you can hear me.
Yeah, mate, copy.
Copy. You're pretty loud in the 86?
Yeah, well, I've just turned the engine down, or the master volume, so I can actually hear what was going on. So.
Well, yeah, that's something you can do when iRacing. You can just turn the volume down. You can't do that in your normal car. So you're doing some pretty competitive. You just did a 210-1 around there.
Yeah.
Do you think you got more in you?
Well, I don't really know, because I drive with a little bit of a disability. I drive with my right arm. My left arm just holds the steering wheel, changes down gears. So I'm actually steering the car with just one arm. So
there you go.
I'm on the edge.
You're on the edge all the time. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you from, David?
Sydney.
In Sydney.
Western suburbs.
Oh,
of Sydney.
I'm sorry about that. I really am.
Yeah. Why's that?
No. It's fine. We're up here. Most of the guys in this are Queenslanders, so
Yeah.
don't let that intimidate you. All right.
That doesn't bother me, mate.
But in this race, even if you are handicapped to the other guys, it's going to be a very close race. So, and
the times are very competitive.
yeah, very competitive. And if you're just there, and if you're there or thereabouts in that last couple of laps, it's anyone's race, especially with the tow you're going to get on the back straight. So, looking forward to watching it.
A little unlucky through the whole practice that I've had no one to do some.
No, everyone's out by themselves, and I think people are doing that strategically as well. Once you put a little bit of cash on the line, everyone starts doing their own thing. So, I see that you're being chased by a Porsche right now.
Yeah, he's going past.
Yeah, he's gone. That's Sweet Cheeks Tom Brown.
No,
you won't get the tow out of him. Well, good luck in tonight's race, and
cheers, mate.
hopefully we see you at the front. So, because you had a pretty good result. Where were you? Oh no, that's not where you want to be at turn one.
No.
that'll need a bit of an alignment done in the rear before you go into it. But yeah, how'd you go last week?
Laguna Seca, the first race I did really well, which was good. My shoulder starts to fatigue, and my right arm starts to fatigue. So I do all right in the sprint races. So I've got to practice a bit more for the longer races.
For the longer races, yeah. Well, you've got an hour in this.
Finished 10th in the AM class.
Yep.
Overall in the night, so which the amalgamated points, I think I got a result for second through the two races, which was it's pretty good. I'm running 4th in the championship, which is pretty good.
Yeah, we were looking at the championship just earlier. So yeah, no, all the points matter for the guys in the. You're in the AM class, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AM.
Yeah, all the points, because it's so tight there. If everyone's within like 50 points of each other, so and you got the 2 drop rounds, so. Good luck tonight, mate, and we'll catch up with you shortly.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That was nice of David to jump in and have a chat with us. you know what I should have looked at? I should have looked at if... Oh, Donna Doyle. Good luck, Sean, from Mum. Oh, Donna. Donna! That's so nice. My mother would never... If I said to my mother, do you want to watch me race in a game? I know what the answer would be. And I wouldn't be able to say it live on here, that's for sure. So, why I've got you... I'll jump on board with... no, he's not even... See, you've jumped on here, he's not doing anything for you. Sean, if you can hear me on the if you hear me live, jump out there and do something. Make your mum proud. So how's the lube man going for us? We've got 7 minutes left in the... oh yeah, Donna, stick around. In 7 minutes we're going to do a race. He has a chance to win a $10 iRacing credit. I know that doesn't sound much and doesn't sound like anything to us, but I can tell you they're going to be pushing hard to win that, all of them. So good luck to him. And he's in a really good position here. He's top of the charts, doing a 2:08.3, and he's 2/10 ahead of his nearest competitor. So, oh, is that the two Porsches at it just then? It was. Oh, look at this. This is what we want to see. This is why we've got the live stream going. Oh, that was Tom Brown, our safety car driver. Our not so safety car driver. Yeah, Destruction Derby, bit of mowing. Well done, boys. Very professional. Yeah, Sean Doyle still hasn't come out of the pits. Oh, Fitzroy's come back out though. He's got 6 minutes left in the session. He might be just trying to say, hey, that 2:08's probably not that quick, mate. Watch this. Let's see what he can do. So his last lap was a 2:09 flat. So he's there or thereabouts. So Donna, you've said I'm always there for his races. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And most of the chaps know me. Well, that's awesome. That's great. That's great to see that he's got a cheer squad for tonight, and we'll be watching with some interest on his laps. See, passing down below that yellow line is probably not ideal. Oh no, Fitzroy's just... That was all the toe. That was all the toe. I might be able to... Actually, while I do this, tell me if this is too loud for you, Ben. Because you did tell me that the replays... So, he did get a toe. Yeah, he got a toe and he cut the track too going down there. So, that's probably a big no-no for what he just did there. But he did do a 2:07.9. So we'll go back live. And he's found himself back in the pits. On board with Matthew Brunt. He is quick. We know he's quick. I wonder if he's keeping a little bit in the tank, ready for the race. T-minus 4 minutes until we're racing. I think that's what's happening. I don't know if they're doing any qualifying. I think they're going straight into a race. And just between us, remember, there's a pit stop. So look forward to watching that. So who's done the most laps out here? And just remember, a lap is 2 minutes 10 seconds on average. So Matthew Brunt's done 15 laps, which is nothing compared to... Oh, when I say 15 laps, he's exited the pit 15 times or crossed the start-finish line. So He might not have done a full 15 laps. Who's impressive? Mr. Lube. Mr. Lube man. He's done 24 laps. Him and David Atkinson have been out there practicing their little 86 wheels off. Hopefully it pays off. I really hope. I hope this practice and this race really pays off for these guys, and they can be there or thereabouts at the front. That's a good shot to show how big this complex is. Like I said before, it's 5.7 kilometers long. It's massive. Most of that, I reckon 50% of that is wide open. And then you've got your little infield stuff. So all down here, all into your bus stop. Even 100 meters before the bus stop is flat out. And then as soon as you take your apex into the bus stop, you're back on the gas hard. So let's see where he brakes. 300, 200, 100, just before the 100 meter board. Tips it in. I think all he needs there is a bit of a toe, and he'll be just a tiny one, and he'll be right at the front. So his last lap was a 2:10.64. Let's see what he can do now. So as he comes across the, he just went past the start finish. So that was a 2:10.753. So he's still trying to find a bit of pace, and like everyone's done at turn 1, looped it. Look forward to watching that on Saturday night. Has Sean Doyle come back out of the pits? No. Yeah, you're right, Ben. If we can jump on board with someone actually with 1 minute 28 left. So we'll stay on board with Russell Paul and see the man with 2 first names and the resident owl expert. See if he has the balls to send it through the bus stop. Coming through the banking, flattening out. Let's see where he's going to break into. Into the bus stop. So here comes your 300 meter board, your 200 meter board. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, right on the 100. He's a bit wide on the apex. Pretty tight. Looks good. The balls, yeah. Actually, we might use that when we're on board with the 2 first names, Russell Paul. We'll make sure he's got the balls to do it. Love it. So that's 3, 2, 1, and that's it for practice, everyone. Will he get to the line? He just did. What did he do? He did a... It didn't count. Oh no, a 2:11.1. So he's a bit off the pace. Alright. Yeah, Donna, not. It's just a practice session tonight, ready for Saturday's race. And yeah, there must be another race on tonight or something that's on a Thursday night. So we don't expect that many people, but that's fine. Short and sharp for a little race. It's all about the practice for these guys, ready for Saturday's big 1 hour race. So we'll be cheering on Sean for you. So looks like Matthew Brunt's going to be taking. Are they going to do a standing? No, they're going to do. Is that a full lap behind the safety car? That better not be. That better not be. It's going to be. Wow. Yeah, it certainly is, Donna. I can't wait for this little race. With the safety car, we're expecting about, as you can see up there, 13.9, so about 14 laps of racing. We're about to get going now on the safety car. I think it's about to head off. Who didn't grid up? Who didn't grid up? Matthew Brunt didn't grid up. Okay, that's interesting. So Matthew Brunt didn't grid up. I'm trying to get a... He's going to start from the pits. Well. And then there were 7. Ben, yeah, it is just a lack of commitment. Yeah, you're right. You're right. These guys should be here for the practice session. You're right. Oh, hang on. They might be starting... Whereabouts are they on track? Let me bring up the map. That might help us a bit. Oh, I've put that in the wrong position. I'm sorry, Ben. But that's okay. We get the gist of it. So they're about to get going. So, Matthew Brunt's still in the pits. So Sean Doyle is going to lead us... Is Sean Doyle going to lead us into turn 1? Yes. With Fitzroy Beaumont on his right. They're off. So Sean Doyle's got the lead going into turn 1. Orlando Black got a really good start on Fitz as well. Fitz is going to be left on the outside here with nowhere to go. Oh, will they get through turn 1? Oh, very clean. Oh, and here comes the Brunt. Well, very clean into here, guys. Well done. Not a great place to be on the outside there, Mr. Black. He's got a few little connection issues, but this is what we wanted to see. So they've already spaced themselves out. There's been no off-track... Whoa, as I say that. Orlando, no! Orlando. No. There's still a safety car, so... Wow, I can't believe that just happened. That was commentator's curse, wasn't it? I apologise. So Matthew Brunt is... I don't know what position he's moved himself up into here, but... With those guys gone, I think he's in P7. All he has to do is get to the toe of Russell in front of him here. Oh, I think they've called a safety car. Let's jump on board with Sean. Yeah, they've definitely called a safety car. He's plodding around by the sounds of it. Yep, they definitely have, so... Well, there you go. Sweet cheeks Tom Brown in the Porsche. He really knows how to send these things. Yeah, traction controller's on there, mate. He doesn't know that I'm focusing on him right now, so yeah, good burnout. Yeah, another great burnout. Big liquor straps he's left behind him there. Well done. So he's just waiting for the group to catch up on him now. Sean Doyle is coming into turn 3. This is turn 4 hairpin. And then you'll see the safety car in front of him. So already we've had action, and we didn't even get a lap in. So who was it that we were on board with? That was Orlando Black. He's still in the pits. Now just remember, we did get some confirmation from Ben earlier that They won't be able to make it to the end. Will the safety car help them here? So Sean Dawes found the safety car. Yeah, that was pretty shameful for Sweet Cheeks Tom Brown. I mean, he tried. He put the revs right up there, dropped the clutch, nothing happened. That's a good shot of the Vermilion Motorsports entry. I might get some extra credits from Ben for that shot. So let's just go through the list. So Sean Doyle's in the lead. Go Sean! Donna says. Fitzroy in behind him. Orlando Black is out of the pits now, I think. Yes, so he's out of the pits catching the guys. So he won't be a lap down. And he's got fuel on board. David Atkinson in P3. Yeah, I did, Ben. I caught him with his pants down. God, I wish I had the footage. I would put it up. Don't worry about that. Russell Paul's in fourth, the man with two names, and the resident owl expert. Dale Lube has lubed himself right up and put himself in contention here in P5. Like I said, Lube, speed, momentum, violence will get you to the front. David Milne, we had a chat with him earlier. We found out that he's got a bit of a handicap when it comes to racing. So good luck for him for tonight. He started in 7th, so he's moved himself up a position. Matthew Brunt started from the pits, and we saw what happened to Orlando Black. He found the wall at turn 7, I think it is. Yeah, turn 7. So we're about to get on the way again. The safety car has taken off. Let's see if he does a nice pit entry. Actually, we'll keep on board with him. So pit's coming up on his left now. Oh no, he's being sensible about it. So we can go green at any time now. We'll oh, okay. Oh no. No. Tom, give it up. Give it up, Tom. Yeah, that's just holding the limiter on. Okay. So these guys are about to get going again. We've just gone past turn 12 on the banking, the biggest banking of the track, and then we're gonna come down here. I guess he can go whenever he wants, and I think he's gone. Yeah, I think he's on it. Yeah, he's full noise. That's exactly right. That's what we should give Tom Brown for that effort. That was awful. So well done, Sean. And to turn 1, Donna's watching, so no pressure. But Fitzroy's all over him. Actually, we'll. Oh yes. So David Atkinson's behind him, but he's got a bit of a gap now. He's got 0.8 of a second over him. So he's got 0.8 of a second of him into turn 6, into the hairpin. That's about to evaporate as soon as they get onto this back straight. Oh, nice exit. Fitzroy onto the thanks, Donna. So yeah, we're looking at David Atkinson behind here. So here we go, 0.5, 0.4. He's closing in. So yeah, he's just knocked like 0.2 out of him on that straight. And if you just get a good exit through the bus stop, long race, boys, you've still got about 7 laps left. So he's half a second behind Fitzroy here, the Fitz. Is he going to get in the tow? So he's already, yeah, here we go. Let's watch the toe in full effect. So he's got to run. He's already in 6th gear. Oh, did he pass him on the inside there? I don't know what the rules are about that. But Sean Doyle's gone to 2nd. Oh, hold on to it, Sean. Oh, who was that? That's Lube. That's Lube. I did say speed, momentum and violence. I didn't mean take Russell Paul off the track. Who's he? That's David Milne. He just got as well on the inside. That's no Pano. Yeah, that's right. No. David Milne's fighting back now, but he's going to find himself on the outside for the hairpin. Oh, has Lube outbraked himself there? No, he's done really well. Oh, he's got himself on the inside. David Milne. But it's not really where you want to be onto the straight. You don't want to have someone directly behind you as you come onto the onto the banking here. So oh, he squeezed him. And that's Orlando Black, who's going to have a dive on David Milne as well. Oh, good exit from David Milne. But he's got nowhere to go. Orlando Black's put himself up on the outside. If he can just give him a bump draft up here. Oh, wow. There's not much room down there, David. Oh, hard braking into turn 1. They all gave each other a bit of room there that time, so that was good to see. The only loser out of everyone here is poor old two first names, Russell Paul. He's just crossing the start finish line now. Hopefully there'll be another safety car, so we might see him back on the behind the lead here. The battle for first is heating up. Sean Doyle's back in front. Fitzroy Beaumont is not giving him an inch though. And who's that behind him? That's David Atkinson. That's very late on the brakes into the hairpin as they come down into turn 7. And this is the battle for first. So we could probably Matthew Brunt, who started from pit road, he's found himself in this battle too. So if he can string some laps together, try to get to the back of David here, they can work together and get themselves up the lead. So it doesn't look like we've got any teammates in here tonight. So everyone's just racing for themselves as Fitzroy puts it up the outside coming into the bus stop. Oh, you see, he had the draft on him. Will he get to the... Oh, that's not... Sorry, that was the... No, this is the bus stop. So Fitzroy's got him. But the draft is so strong that Sean, I don't know whether he's going to let him go here or not. So he's in a really good position. He's got 1.5 seconds over David Atkinson now. So these guys at the front can really just play themselves into contention if they're smart about it. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to go on here. Oh, they're coming to pit. They're pitting under green. So who was it that that spun around? Orlando Black, wasn't it? So we might find Orlando Black. Oh, he's coming to the pits too. So who have we got in the pits? We've got the whole field. Matthew Brunt, that started from the pits, is out in the lead. Oh, and so they've called a safety car. Okay, that's why they've jumped in. So Tom's doing a bit of now the only person that's going to lose out big time here is Matthew Brunt. And is he out of fuel? We'll keep an eye on him because he might be out of fuel. If they're only going to get 6 laps out of this, I wonder what speed is he doing. Can we see what speed he's doing on the dash? No, we can't see his speed. Maybe we can see it from here. It's not telling us. What if we jump on board with Tom Brown? Will it show us the speed he's doing? No, just rev count, gear. So we can't see what speed these guys are doing, but Matthew Brunt is going to lose out massively from this. He's been stuck behind a safety car for a full lap. He's going to come into the pits. Just remember, Matthew Brunt started from pit lane. I don't know why. He might have wanted to give himself some sort of handicap. I'm not sure, but so who's in contention here? So Fitzroy's jumped onto the back here. Sean Doyle has got to the back here as well. So yeah, they are full saving Matthew Brunters. So we'll expect him to come into the pits here. My lap counter keeps dropping down, so I don't know how much time we actually have left here. I think there's 14 minutes. I think we're half distance at the moment, so still all to play for. We've still got our 8 drivers out there still. Russell Paul, did you jump into the pits and get fixed up? Yeah, the car's looking fantastic. So he's at onto the back banking now as they're going through the bus stop. So his car's ready, fueled up, fixed up, ready to go. So hopefully he can push his way through. He started at the back of the. He started the 9th, so he's right at the back. But we'll see how he travels. So he's just coming through the bus stop now. Getting to the back of the grid here. Now we'll just see if Brunt. Oh no! So the safety car has actually pulled away. Brunt didn't pit, so I'm pretty sure he's done him. Unless he pits now, I don't think he's got enough fuel on board. The only thing you can hope for right now is another safety car. So burn that fuel until you can't anymore, I guess. And come in for a splash. So they've just taken off now. Very spaced out. Min's admin. Or Min Sadmin. Who do you follow? While watching this race at the front. And if you do follow someone that's in here, shout him out. We'll jump on board. Oh, Sean is absolutely pushing here. That's Fitzroy Beaumont, which he's been fighting with the whole time. Will he send it up the inside here? No, he thinks better of it. He's a smart racer. Ben Faulkner has joined us in on the live stream. What's up, mate?
Just coming in to say hello.
So was that a planned safety car?
Yes, so we had our safety car. The first one was for the accident.
Yes.
And the one that just happened was our compulsory transition caution.
Okay, there you go. Now, my Roy boy. Okay. Now I've got to work out who Roy boy is.
Is that Sean?
No, Sean Doyle. Sean Doyle. Donna Doyle's in here watching Sean Doyle. But who's Roy boy? Is it Russell?
Oh, Fitzroy.
Is it Fitzroy? Is it?
Looks like.
Well, I can't believe, if it is, I can't believe we've got the two antagonists. We've got Fitzroy Beaumont and Sean Doyle with a cheer squad here, cheering them on. So this should be and it's about to get pretty spicy. So I'm just going to ask you: does Matthew Brunt have enough fuel to get home?
Not.
There's no way.
That, but I believe so.
You believe he's got enough fuel to get home?
He was the only one that put it in the first safety.
Oh, did he pit in the first safety car? Did he?
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Okay then. All right. So Fitzroy's just got Matthew Brunt there into turn 1. Oh, this is awesome. I can't wait for this last couple of laps. So
it's going to be close.
What have we got? How many minutes have you got left on the clock?
It says I have 10 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Excellent. So,
3 laps.
Oh, Matthew Brunt's back in the lead.
Good.
Wow, he's holding on to. Yeah, this is going to be great.
A bit more than 20 drivers or 30 drivers would be good on Saturday. Oh, it's around.
Is that Fitzroy that I just seen? No, Fitzroy, no. Let's what happened there? So he got up the inside of Matthew. Oh, he just got up the inside of Matthew Brunt and lost the rears. He did it by himself. Yeah. He held on to it though. We'll go back live. So he's found himself all the way back into P5 now. Oh, not ideal. Not ideal. David Milne has actually jumped him now. So Matthew Brunt's held the lead over Sean Doyle. But David Atkinson has played himself right in here.
Yeah, he for sure has.
So, how many laps will we have? We'll have 3 laps? No, 4 laps.
3, yeah.
Maybe 4. I reckon we get 4 laps in here.
4. We might squeeze in 4, yeah.
We get 4 laps in here. And what have we got between them all? 4 seconds back to David Milne. So even he has a shot here with Fitzroy putting massive pressure on him now. Oh, below the control. Oh, now that I've got Ben in here, what do you reckon about that?
Well, he's allowed to do it anywhere
other than the banking. So after turn 1 they're allowed to do it, or into turn 1 they can do it? Okay.
After the banking.
So into turn 13.
Yeah.
Excellent. I think Dale Lubes just lubed it. Oh no!
Oh yeah, turn 1.
That's going to be a black spot for all our drivers coming into there. I did mention on the stream that he needed more lube, more momentum, and more violence, and he did hunt my mate Russell Paul off the track earlier. So after
got a little bit of gap now.
He does. So yeah, Sean.
P3.
So Matthew Brunt has had a shocker coming in for this lap, but he's still got the. He'll still have the tow going into the bus stop up here. So he's not that far behind. He's only David Atkinson's 1 second behind Sean Doyle onto the straight, so he'll pull all that back, and then Matthew Brunt will also have plenty of speed coming through the bus stop.
Millie's coming past Fitz into the bus stop.
So yeah, Fitzroy didn't really want to be part of that. and he's taken off, and you can see the group that he wants to be with way up in the distance. So he's got about 4 seconds here to catch up with only 3 laps left. That's going to be a tall order.
Looks like Matthew and David are working together to try and catch back up to Sean.
So they're working together. They've got Sean. They've got him. Oh, he's thought better of it. And Matthew's thought better of it too. Gone really wide into turn 1. Yeah, they're playing the waiting game. So David Atkinson, Matthew Brunt are playing the waiting game here. And by doing so, leaves the door open for Fitzroy as well if they're going to just stick behind Sean Doyle here. So I know, Donna, that you want Sean Doyle to win, but I think it's going to be pretty close here. Sean Doyle, David Atkinson and Matthew Brunt, it's anyone's. And if they have an incident, well, Fitzroy's going to clean this up. Oh, so Ben, we just got someone in chat. Ben Nothling's asked, where's the distinction between banking or not? So, I guess what he's asking is, they can go below the control line, but whereabouts on track is it?
So entering onto the banking, there are 3 cones on the left.
Yes.
As you just thought, they went past.
I saw those. Yep.
And then just as soon as the car is completely flat, but if it's been reported, then we'll look at it and determine when that is.
Okay then.
But as you can see now, if you run on with Maddie, right now, as soon as you go to the white line, it's probably about where we will allow it.
So from here into the bus stop, you allow underneath the control line there. But when we go back onto the banking here, so we'll just stay on board with him here. We see the cones. There.
And as soon as the yellow line
gets and then the hard yellow line comes back on. So those cones basically,
as well.
Yeah, okay. So those cones all the way around to, but not before the start-finish line.
Yeah, and as we say this, Sean's put a little bit of a gap here.
Yeah, he has. I think he must have got I think poor David's had a... So from here on you can get down the inside, yeah?
Yeah, from here on you can go on the inside.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Donna, I'm not trying to jinx him. But there you go, Ben. That's a bit of a clarification. And are we going to use those rules for the race on Saturday? Yeah.
Those rules will be in place for Saturday.
Excellent. So exactly like the iRacing rules, basically. Yeah. This is heating up at the front. So Sean Doyle's pulled the second gap, and that's really important. And he's David Atkinson's really late on the brakes there.
He's on this lap. So
yeah, he's absolutely up it.
He's found some late race pace there, he has.
He was quick on Saturday night as well. Just found himself in some pretty shonky situations. So if he can just work together with Matthew here, there's no reason why they can't catch him. So he's pulled that gap into... Oh, he's gone really wide there. He's lost 2 tenths. And here comes Matthew Brunt.
If David's smart here, he'll work with Matty to try and catch up as we come into the last lap, I believe.
Is this going to be the last lap?
I believe as soon as we go over the line, it could be the last lap.
Well, I'm seeing 2 minutes and 53 seconds left on the timing, so... It's going to be... I reckon we'll have 2 laps.
It'll be close for sure.
So before we get into that last lap, let's see what the guys are doing down the back here. They're all pretty well spaced out now. David Milne's in a race for P7 by himself. Orlando Black after a bit of unlucky punting at the start, found himself in the wall and hasn't really recovered. Russell Paul has had a pretty good race. He's in P5. He started at the back of the grid, so it was fantastic. Fitzroy Beaumont, he's actually found 2 seconds on the leaders. So he is flying. So is that going to be are we at white flag?
I believe not.
So we still have, okay, so we have this lap and one more lap. So all to play for. If Fitzroy can keep this momentum going, He just needed someone there with him. That's all he needed. He's not that far from him. So Sean Doyle, I won't stay with him too long, Donna, but he's out the front and hopefully stays there for you. Matthew Brunt. Oh, he's gone. Well, who was that? David Atkinson has nearly looped it. And Fitzroy's going to pick up the pieces here. So he's gone from 3 seconds behind David Atkinson to now 1.7. So he'll catch him. He'll catch him on this lap. But more importantly, Matthew Brunt has now got to try and find 1.6 seconds on Sean Doyle. Oh, you have, Donna? You've watched him and jinxed him. Yeah. I know the feeling.
This is the last lap, apparently.
Oh, this is the last lap.
It is the last lap.
Oh, there you go. So
So I'm just got to hold it through the bus stop.
Sean Doyle, all he has to do is get through 3 turns. That's it. And he's home and hosed. $10 in his skyrocket. Come on, Sean. Bring it home. The only person that can spoil the party here is Matthew Brunt. And I think he's just a little bit too far back. Oh, how hard did he go into there? Oh, he's got a nice little exit through. But way too far behind. That's Sean's race. Well done, mate. Well done, Sean. Well done, Donna, for jumping on.
Between
And
David and Fitz.
yeah, so Fitzroy has got the toe. Will he get? Oh, he's gone too early. Needs to get underneath him.
Might get him now.
Yeah, down the inside. Yeah, he's got plenty of room. Plenty of room down there.
He's got him. David's done pretty well though as an AM driver racing around.
So yeah, David Atkinson is one of our AM drivers, and he was battling with the big boys there. So really good drive for him. So Sean Doyle takes out our $10 iRacing. Oh, awesome! Keep looping it, mate. Well done. So yeah, Sean Doyle takes out our $10 iRacing credit. Well done to him on a little practice session. So that was worth him turning up. Matthew Brunt got second, and Fitzroy Beaumont came through for P3 after his moment with 1 lap to go. David Atkinson did a really good drive. He was up in P2 for most of that. Russell Paul, 2 first names, our expert in P5. Orlando Black hit the wall at the start of the race and made his way into 6th. Wow, he exploded. That was Russell Paul that just exploded there. Dale Lube started 7th, finished 7th. David Milne rounded up the top 8 there. So well done for everyone tonight racing. It was good to watch. Thank you for everyone that's jumped into the chat. Ben Nothling, Donna Doyle, I think it's Min's admin or Miss Sadmin. I don't know. Thanks for jumping in and spending your Thursday night with us. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, rolling Saturday. Saturday's going to be a big one. We're going to probably have at least 20 cars on track. Yeah, I really can't wait. And hopefully you guys can come and cheer on your favourite drivers as well. Thanks for spending your Thursday night with me. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you.